Hello and welcome to my channel Making Crafts. Today I wanted to show you some cards that I created as well as the products that I used to create the cards. So it's kind of a haul video and showing you how I used those items that I received. So In Love Arts contacted me and wanted to collab, wanted to know if I wanted to try out some of their newer dies that's in the shop, some of their new releases. So if you know me, you know that I absolutely love using dies, so I was excited to give them a try. And so I have these paper packs that I received from them several weeks ago, so I decided to use some of those with the dies as well. And if you've been following along my videos, I have several videos using those paper packs, but I'll still show you a little bit of those today when I show you the cards. So let me set these aside so we can go through each card one by one. So the first card that I created was this one, and it has like little daisies or sunflowers. I'm not really sure, just little flowers on the front. And so if you look at those flowers though, they're kind of popped up. It's almost like I glued a flower on, but I didn't. The really cool thing about this background die is that it cuts the lattice out, and then it doesn't cut the flowers out. It just cuts out the little petals so that it gives this raised effect on your card. And I thought that was a really cool idea. And so I also wanted to show you, look at this cute packaging that they've come out with. So it's a little fox. Your die comes inside there, and this little tail holds the die in. I thought that was absolutely adorable packaging. It's a really cute idea for how to package your dies. So more about the card now. But before I get too deep into the cards, what I wanted to say is I'm not showing you today how I created these. So if you have questions on how I created any of these cards or would like to see me create them, just leave a message in the comments below. Let me know which cards you'd like to see me make, or if you want me to make them all, I can do that. But I'll be glad to show you how I create them or answer any questions. They're fairly simple because the dies do all the work for you. So for this one, I've cut out the lattice die part using white paper, and then for the background, I've come in with some of the Spring Daisies paper. And so this, you've seen me use this in another video. And so it's 6x6 papers. They're single-sided. You get 12 designs and 2 of each. So you get 24 sheets. And I've made quite a few cards already with this. And so my stack is getting a little small, but I still have quite a bit left. But that's what I used for the background there. And so I thought that went really well with this theme. Let me lay that aside. So for the next card, I used this light bulb die, and I thought it was absolutely adorable. When I saw it in the shop, I planned on ordering it. I'd already put it in my cart, and then when they contacted me and wanted to know if I wanted to use this die, I was excited that they wanted to send it to me. So this one is a little light bulb with flowers and just like plants and things. I know it's really hard to tell on camera what these dies are until you cut them out, but here's the card I created using these dies, so it probably makes it easier for you to see what it is. So it's like a little light bulb frame with your little photos inside. And so I used, which paper pack? Let me go through here. I used the Gorgeous Flowers paper pack. This is one of my most favorite paper packs that I have from them. But I used the background, one of the background papers for the background of this card. And then the cutouts are done with cardstock that I have used my alcohol markers on. And so I thought that background looked really good with that. So that's the Gorgeous Flowers. And once again, it's the same 6x6, 12 different designs, and you get 24 sheets. And let me show you where I got the Loved from. That is another one of the new dies that's in the shop. So it's a set of word dies. It says fierce, beautiful, passionate, strong, brave, and loved. And so I just took the Loved die and cut out the word loved and added it to my card. Okay, let me see here. Let's go ahead and show you the card I made using all of these words. So for that, I just created a card that said brave, strong, fierce, beautiful, passionate, and loved. And so you can mix them up. You don't have to use them in the order that they are, you know, on the card here, because it just cuts each word out individually, and then you can place them where you want them. And now for the background paper, I did use Flowers in the Sunshine, or Flower in the Sunshine. I used that for the background, and then I used another piece that I had some scrap left over from where I'd been making other cards, and I just cut out this one flower, and I cut the flower into 4 parts and put it on the corners there. And I really love how this simple card turned out. It was very easy to put together, but I love how it turned out. Okay, here's another one I got. So this is a heart. And it's another one of those paper pieced ones, the ones where I think look kind of like a quilt when you get done. And I have tons of these now, and I absolutely love every one of them that I have. So here is the card I created with it. And so I just added a flower to the card and a butterfly, but the background pretty much did all the work. Now I did use that same paper pack. Let me get that right here. I used the Gorgeous Flowers paper pack, but what I did for this one was I chose one of the papers that had more blues in the background to cut out the outer edges, and then I chose one that had a lot of pinks to cut out the center. So that way I could get pink for the heart and then just the blues for the outer part. I'm just moving some of this stuff so I don't lose all my pieces over here. Let me just adjust this. And so that's how I created this card. And then for the frame, I kind of wanted to have different colors of the frame. So I've inked the frame so there's pink on one side, blue on this other, and then when they meet, they kind of blend and make a bluish purple. So I really love how that turned out. And then I just add this little flower that I had in my stash to it that I'd created quite a while ago. And so I thought this made a cute little thank you card. So our next die is really hard to tell on camera what it is. It really doesn't look like anything there, but it is gorgeous when you get done, I think. So you can see here it's got a little bit of flowers, but this is the kind, I've got several of these from them, and I'm not even sure if I've showed you on my channel these, but these make a stained glass look is what I think. I'm sure you can make them look like anything else, but I always like to use a stained glass look for them using like the black leading, you know, for the frame part, but you could do any color that you wanted to. That's just me. So this is what it creates. So I can tell on camera it's really hard to tell what that is, but it has the little flowers in it. And so I just used my alcohol markers to color these in. And for the white flowers, I just added a bit of shading to give them more depth so that they weren't just flat on there. And then for my little piece of paper here, I used another of the paper packs. And that one is the Happily Ever After pack, and I think this one has such a vintage feel to it, so I really love this paper pack. So I just used a piece of the paper and added it there. Okay, let me set this down aside. For the next one, now this one in their shop you're going to see, and when you look at it, it does look like an American flag, which is awesome. You could use this for the 4th of July, and if you check out their shop, they have an awesome card. I still got a piece of paper stuck in it. They have an awesome card that they created using this one to make a 4th of July card, and it looks like, you know, a flag. But when my son saw it, he thought it looked more like a beach scene. So I decided to make a card. He wanted me to make a card using like a beach scene with it, and so I really love how that turned out. And so it makes it 2 ways that you can use this card. You could use it for 4th of July, but you can also use it for a different way. You know, you can use it as a beach scene. So for this one, I used just cardstock. I didn't use any of the 6x6 paper, but it's kind of like a beach, the sand here, and it's just a bunch of little starfish laying out on the sand. And then I've just added, this is a little image stamp that I had from my stash, and then I've just inked the paper up to go in between to create the waves of the beach. But you know, you could do so many different things with this. You can turn it to, and that could have been the night sky, and you could add another scenery. But I had to create this. When he wanted a beach scene, I had to create it for him. So I thought that turned out pretty. I thought that was a fun way to use, showing you another way to use this die. And then here's the last one. So this is just a freebie. So when you order a certain amount from In Love Arts, they will send you a freebie, and it's on their cart. When you start adding things to your cart, you will see, you know, how far away you are to your freebie or your discount. So this is the freebie that I received. So I decided to create a 3x3 little thank you card, a little note that you could send someone. And so I used the Happily Ever After paper with it as well. And so what I did is, there's the background paper, and then I cut out, I think it may have come from this one actually, just some of the flowers background for the heart, and then the frame of the heart. And so that was a fun little die to use as well. And it's just a little bitty die, and that's what a lot of times the freebies are, just a little bitty die, but they are a lot of fun. Sometimes there might be a little piece of greenery that you cut out, or different things, just little element dies that you can add to your cards. So I thought that was really cute as well. So, and here are the other paper packs. I just brought them out because I couldn't remember which ones I used till I got my cards out and got to talking. But these are 2 more of the paper packs that I've used in my other videos: Cup of Flowers, or Cup of Flower, and then Flower in the Sunshine. And so Well, actually, I used this flower in the sunshine, so I'm not sure what's laying here. But I just wanted to show you these items that I used today. And then I wanted to show you the new dies and also show you the cards that I created. So I hope that these have inspired you to get out your dies and get to crafting. Now, if you do decide to shop at In Love Arts, be sure to use Susan25 at checkout to receive 25% off your order. It is my affiliate code. It helps out my channel. It helps to keep my channel going a little bit. Every little affiliate code that we YouTubers use, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help us because, supplies and things to continue creating cards, paper, different things like that, glue, it's all kind of expensive. So it does help us if you use our affiliate links to, helps us to keep creating projects and tutorials and bringing you different videos. And so, because really YouTube doesn't, unless you're a really large YouTuber, you don't make money off of YouTube. So YouTube actually it's probably an expensive hobby that I have, but I really enjoy sharing crafting with you all, and hopefully I'm inspiring you when I show you these things. And so I just really enjoy it. It's become a hobby for me just to share with you projects and tutorials, and also just to show you the things that I've created and hopefully inspire you. My hope is that I inspire you to craft. I feel like crafting is such good therapy. So hopefully you have enjoyed seeing these. Like I said before, if there's one card or several cards that you would like to see me create, just let me know in the description below. But actually, they're very easy to create. Pretty much the die does all the work. But if there's anything that you are curious on how I did, just let me know and I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Well, thank you so much for watching and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.